for fun.
What's good, boys? Thought we'd hang out on a New Year's Eve and kind of pass the time a little bit. I'm so glad that you guys decided to join me. I'm going to try to read some news articles, see if I can get through that. We all know last time really didn't work out all that well, but we'll try. Now, let me address this. If there's any women listening, you all think Mgtow hate bitches. We don't. As a matter of fact, here's my new stimulus plan proposal. What we do is we write Israel, Sudan, and Pakistan a $600 check, and then we take the money that we're going to send to them, and of course split it up, and the health cares, So what I'm trying to do to boost everyone's spirits and to prove that I don't hate bitches is with that extra money, we can give free breast implants and vagina reconstructive surgery. God knows that's a health fucking scare right there. But boys, let's see what we got in the articles. See if we can get through these this time. That's kind of a serious one. Let me pick something else. Okay, all right. Here's a bride. Let me See what we can do here so you guys can see the article. This is a Aussie bride. And another athlete turns to OnlyFans. Tennis pro is selling nudes. A 19-year-old tennis professional from New South Wales has created an OnlyFans page to support her playing career. Now, if that's not living life on recruit difficulty, I don't know what is. I mean, these women, hell, you see the filters and the makeup, as long as they're not super duper fat. I guess there is some chubby chasers though, so the fat brides probably make the money too. Damn, it must be nice. Australian tennis professional Angelina Grovak has reportedly opened an OnlyFans page account in a bid to support her playing career. Grovak, 19, is a talented junior from the... Boy, y'all got some fucked up names down there, man. El Walla region in New South Wales, but has struggled to break onto the Grand Slam scene since her pro debut in 2018. A regular on the ITF tour, she has won just 9 of her 37 career matches and is ranked 1,171 in the world. She's not that hot either. But I guess, like I said, as long as you got a good body, you can fake the rest. Okay, here's her quote. Every time you want to quit, remember why that little girl fell in love with. Do they even think about the shit they type? I mean, she's got an OnlyFans page, and she's talking about the little girl at her. My goodness, who's here? All right, my man, all kind of thing. Butch Barney, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you. Glad to see everybody here. Get back to the article. Yeah, that's a tough one there. Okay, according to Swiss outlets, Blick and Na, Gravak has opened an OnlyFans to supplement her career tour earnings of just over $3,500. Why in the fuck did they even mention she was a tennis player? You know, boys, I was going to try to get through this sober. I really was. I was really excited about my new stimulus plan and to pay things over with the bitches. But then you read stupid shit like this. Alright. We shall continue. More than 24 million users are said to be on the website, which is made in... Okay, 24 million brides. Well, I guess that's the... I guess that's dudes included. Yeah, 24 million. Okay, and the Aussie, who is said to be selling nude pics, is not the first tennis player to dip into the platform. Former world number 17, Bernard Tomic, has started a number of X-rated OnlyFans clip with his girlfriend. God damn it. I guess it just doesn't matter anymore. I mean, back in my day, because I'm an old fat man. So, you young kids with your OnlyFans fucking in front of 24 million people. What the hell's wrong with you? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Alright. Okay, wait a minute. Former supercars driver Renee Garcia also turned to OnlyFans after her motorsport career, while sufferer Ellie Jean Coffey is also selling adult content. Man, I tell you what, women got it easy. If you can't make it, all you got to do is turn on OnlyFans, and there's a goddamn simp out there for you, man. Let's see what you guys have to say about it in the comments real quick. If I can get back over there. Get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Butch Barney. I mean, geez. I wish I was I wish I had a whore that I could put on OnlyFans. I'd be an OnlyFans pimp. Okay, one pic of her relaxing on the bikini last month amid a disappointing display on the court in Tunisia earned over 1,600 likes. Yeah, big old butt, but I'm not really a butt man. I'm a booby man, as per my stimulus package. All right, what we got here? Special ed teacher busted for sex with student 16 after nude photo. Now, did she have sex with the special ed kid? I didn't read these. I did not read these before. I just picked them because of the headlines. Because I just wanted to be just as shocked and surprised as you are when we delve into this. So how's everyone doing tonight? Is everyone okay? Is everyone ready to get rid of 2020 and move on to the future? This has been a hell of a year, I tell you, man. All these unexpected turn of events. I wonder if she did have sex with a special ed student. An Oklahoma special education teacher reportedly confessed to having sex with one of her students on numerous occasions. One of her students. So he was a fucking in the special ed class. Okay. After a raunchy image of her circulated at school. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? The kid was in special ed. He was happy. This is probably one of, if not the first time. No, I'm pretty sure it's probably his first time. So he was going to brag to everybody and show your skinky ass picture to everybody. I mean, you... Like I said, I was hoping to make it through this shit sober, but it just is not going to look that way. Okay, cops say that Andy Lance, I think that's how you say that, 26, admitted the relationship was spurred by a kiss following the school's homecoming football game. She claimed the 16-year-old student made the first sexual overture. I'm sure he fucking did. And if somebody said something to me, fuck it, I'm in special ed. What you gonna do? Afterward, the pair allegedly went to... Wait a minute. So the kid showed up at a football game. Probably rubbed on her boobie a little bit. And then they went directly to his home, where they had sex. She admitted to having sex with the teen on 2 to 3 occasions. So we could, ask him how many times he had sex with her, then we will we'll meet in the middle. Okay, she admitted to having sex with the teen on 2 or 3, okay, well, the gender, oh shit. The gender of the alleged victim was not released. It's believed to be a male. Okay, all right. Lance is now charged with second-degree rape. She has pleaded not guilty. She's got that psycho, kind of those librarian looks at one of those librarians that turns into a freak that you would not expect. Let's see what the chat is. I'm going to come into the chat intermittently. Jermaine, what's up, buddy? Women do these things more often than men. It's golden moment. Which says, I hate any woman who thinks she deserves a high value man. I don't hate women. Yeah, no shit. No shit. We just understand their nature. And that's the thing. Like I often say, I mean, I don't hate a rattlesnake for being a rattlesnake, but I'm damn sure not going to try to pet it and make friends with the motherfucker. I know what it is. Same thing with women, Look, your nature is pre-programmed into you. You can't change it if you wanted to. It's biological psychology. That's what it is. It is what it is. All right, getting back to the article here. I got all kind of shit popping up. Okay. All right, one of the students had been circulating a nude picture of her. Boy, she's a freak. One mom told KWTV the damn mom even caught it. In the beginning, I didn't know if it was a rumor. I called a couple other moms and they said it was true. When the duo were confronted about their suspected affair, both denied any wrongdoing despite the photo. The teacher eventually admitted to driving around with the student after the game. Teachers should not be hanging out with a high school student, period. The parent said, I don't think this type of behavior should be tolerated, whether from a male or female team. Well, you think? Uh, Thank you for clarifying that. Here we go. She even had a husband. Lance's husband filed for divorce at the end of September and asked for custody to. Oh, shit. She even had a young son. She has since resigned. Yeah, I figured that. I didn't think there was any question whether if she was still at the school or not, but the article clarified that for us. All right, what we got? What we got? But that is what a pedophile woman thinks. Exactly. Exactly. She is definitely a pedophile, but oh shit. Got a good one here. Ask Amy. Woman wonders if her date might be gay. This ought to be good. Dear Amy, I'm a woman currently dating a man younger than me. He pursued me relentlessly before I agreed to go out with him. Bullshit. You were like that goddamn teacher. On our first date, I leaned in to kiss him, and he got a terrified look on his face and blurted out, I'm gay. Well, goddamn, article's over. Why continue? But we will. But we will. But wait. Wait. I'm going to turn off the mic so y'all don't hear me coughing. Oh, nigga, you gay. Damn, thanks, Jermaine. God damn it. All right. Did you guys hear the gay story? You didn't hear the gay story, did you? Yes or no? Just let me know in the chat. All right, Jermaine. Here we go, brother. We're going to this story. It is about Ask Amy. Woman wonders if her date might be gay. Dear Amy, I'm a woman, currently dating a man younger than me. He pursued me relentlessly before I agreed to go with him. Bullshit. You were just like the bitch in the other story with the retard. You went with him as soon as he looked at you. Okay, on our first date, I leaned in to kiss him, and he got a terrified look on his face and blurted out, I'm gay. Okay, story over. We know that this mystery is solved. But since this is probably Amy Dick, okay, here we go. It's gonna be long and drawn out. You guys still with me? The sound's still good. Let me do a sound check real quick. Amy Dick. Yep. We good. So, hey, Emmanuel, how you doing, my man? Emmanuel, do you know how to do these YouTube? Never mind. I don't know how to do it. I'd mess it up. I'm gonna make you a moderator. That way you can stay in the chat and do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Okay. The story goes on to say, I immediately left and avoided him for days. He convinced me that he was just trying to shock me and he was just messing around. Yeah, okay. Who the fuck does that? Goes into the restaurant. Where's this motherfucker at here? I think it's 9. Oh, nigga, you gay! Yeah, mystery over, man. I asked him the other night why we never go to his place. Wait a minute. Okay, sure, maybe that's true, but every single time we're together, he brings up different scenarios and asks me things like, what would you do if you caught me kissing this guy or that guy? Oh my God. I mean, does anybody still believe that this is a Scooby-Doo mystery? We have to call in Detective Johnny Holmes to figure this out. I think Watson can get this on his own. I don't think he needs the big brains. I think we can pretty much solve this. I'm pretty open-minded, but this is really giddy gold. I believe he might be closeted and in denial. Any thoughts? Unsure. Any thoughts? I'm at a loss for words. I mean, if you don't think that your boyfriend is gay after all that, I don't know what to tell you. Does anybody disagree with me smoking right now while I'm reading this? You know, I can't drink alcohol anymore because of my stomach, but I was going to try to do this sober. I really was. And like I said, I picked these headlines. I just picked them by the headlines because I wanted you to be just as surprised as I am. But and this is from the Edmonton Sun, so this is pretty respectable newspaper, I guess. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. But you have stuff like this. But I'll go on. Dear Unsure, my thoughts. If you try to kiss someone and he recoils in terror saying, I'm gay, then he's most likely gay. I wonder where this bitch got her PhD from. Okay, if he constantly brings up scenarios where he speculates about your reaction to him kissing this guy or that, then he's at least gay adjacent or bi-curious. Gay adjacent. Again, I don't think anybody would disagree with me to have some sort of medication so I don't take this computer and throw it out the damn window. You know, trying to go into good year on a good note, but, you know. Okay, yeah, Emmanuel, you're a good dude, man. I will try to quit smoking. Not this year or the next, but maybe, you know. Okay, you could ask him if he is at least sexual crossroads. Would he like to talk about it in an honest, non-invasive way? If you want to be sexually active with him and he finds all sorts of reasons to avoid physical contact, but no wonder these fucking whores are going for the retards in the special ed and the high school classes, man. After Mgtow stepped out, I guess this is what they got to deal with. Okay, it goes on. Then it's time for you to make a decision about being with him based on your own desires and not his. Well, fuck, why don't y'all just be best girlfriends? Go shopping and shit together. And talk about the 16-year-old retards, perverts. Okay, dear, I didn't know, I thought it was the whole article. It's a whole fucking page of Ask Amy bullshit. Wait, let me go down and see if there's anything, 60 whatever. No, okay, that's the end of it. What else we got? Motherfucker. What is this shit here? Why the pandemic is causing spikes in breakups and divorce. This shit here in New York Post. Oh, this was an old one. But I don't know if any of you guys have seen it or not. I haven't seen this article. I've heard a news report about it. But go into that. I'll show you how fucked up the world is. How PC the world is. This is from RT. It says Harvard has sparked a fierce backlash after referring to women as birthing people to be more inclusive of those who identify as non-binary or transgender. Okay. In a tweet from November, Harvard Medical School's postgraduate and continuing education wrote, globally ethnic, minority, pregnant, and birthing people suffer whose outcomes and experience during and after pregnancy and childbirth. Okay, so you have to come up with a special fucked up name for women because the feminists feel that these transsexuals, transformers, want to be called women. So now you got to come up with a fucked up name like that. Oh, okay. Here's the rest of it. Responding to criticism. Harvard acknowledged that the webinar panelists used the term birthing person to include those who identify. Oh, goddamn. Look, I'm going to the term birthing person is to include those who identify as non-binary or transgender because not all who give birth identify as women or girls. God damn it. Oh, man. Yeah, let me read a serious one because I guess that was serious. Whoo wee. I'm not gonna serenity now. Serenity now. I'm not gonna throw this shit out the window. Serenity now. Okay, this article is entitled "She Forced Her Daughter to Accuse Her Ex-Husband of Sexual Assault. Now She's in Jail" by Ashley Scraw, December 29th, dailywire.com. Continuous divorces are one of the major sources of false allegations of sexual assault and abuse. Contentious, you say I'm blind. Divorces are one of the major sources of false allegations of sexual assault. Okay, now here we go. Yeah, I think so. You know, someone should do a study about how many women never filed or are called cops for sexual abuse, and then track them after they file for divorce. All of a sudden they, call the cops. I wonder how many women they would come up like that. Probably, I'm guessing the majority. I'm really not a betting guy because back in the early 90s, Buffalo had went to the goddamn Super Bowl for the fourth straight fucking time. I figured that it was their time to win. So I bet heavy. I bet the house. Oh yeah, they were winning in the first half. And then they started dropping like flies. And I lost my bet. So that is my betting story for you fellas. If you're make sure that you don't bet more than you can lose, and don't do it on a hunch. You know, work out some kind of system where you can test to make sure, that your system's going to work if you bet. So that's my public server message for as the gambling industry is concerned. Okay, spouses trying to gain an upper hand in divorce negotiations allege allegations of abuse against themselves and their children in an attempt to get what they want. Many times a falsely accused spouse caves to avoid threats to make the false allegations public, which can be personally and professionally damaging, even if they are untrue. Yeah, you can know that's a fact. Because half the population is going to believe it automatically since it came from another woman. And even if they don't believe it, they're damn sure not going to, go against them. In the latest example of such false allegations, a mother in Chicago forced her daughter to falsely accuse her father, the mother's ex-husband, of sexual and physical abuse. Man, that's got to rip your heart out. The story is included in a press release put out by the father's attorney, Jeffrey M. Levine, who was able to successfully defend the father in court. Okay, cool. Yeah, he got out of it. Neither the mother nor the father were named by leaving an attorney who represents fathers and advocates for dad rights. Okay, cool, buddy. He has also authored 3 books about men and divorces. The father, in this case, was granted residential custody of the couple's daughter. Okay, the father was granted that. Okay, the mother was ordered to pay child support. My God, has the world stopped? 2020 was indeed a shocking year. And Leving alleged tried to gain leverage in her pursuit to change custody and terminate her child support. Okay, there you go. Okay, all these strong and independent women. What's this about? I thought you were strong and independent, able to handle anything a man can. I love FC Barcelona. All right, man, have a happy new year. Glad that you're here, brother. Glad that you're here. What the hell was I just reading? Oh, about the kid here. Okay, the father faced wrongful incarceration and almost lost his relationship with his daughter. We fought vigorously to prove the allegations against the father were false. We won, Leving said. The judge in the case, who was also not named by Leving, entered a no-contact order between the mother and the daughter. The mother, however, continued to reach out to the daughter and even trying to get her to continue making false allegations against her father. The judge, in turn, placed the mother in jail, in part for the violations of the non-contact order, but also due to her failure to pay the father more than $50,000. $50,000. That's right, bitch. How you like them things? How you like them apples? Now, you got to understand, this woman has, of course, you can tell how nasty she is from the article. But she's got to be so nasty. Her damn daughter don't want to be around her. And you know that has got to be some nasty ass attitude. Constantly, 24/7. You ever met anybody that was pissed off 24/7? Damn. Some more medication. Okay. Leving said this gut-wrenching case was one of the worst cases of parental alienation I've handled, describing parental alienation as the practice of describing parental alienation as the practice of one parent to say derogatory things about the other parent to their children. As Leving's press release noted, many experts consider parental alienation to be a form of child abuse, where child psychologists have a term for the consequences such abuse has on children. Parental alienation syndrome, this is alleged to cause children to become unnecessarily afraid of one parent and may lead them to disrespect or act negatively toward that parent. Okay. Well, at least the bitch got in jail. But it's starting out on a happy note. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's see. Pick one by random. Oh, what's this one? Oh, man. Look at this shit here. I know the kids are outside popping their fireworks. That's why it sounds like a war game.
I have information that Marco Inaros
Oh
intends to
no,
attack
what the
civilian
hell
targets.
is this shit?
If we go toe-to-toe with him, we could lose.
They wanted to fight. We'll give her one.
It's time to let the system know who we are.
Where is that sound coming? Oh, this goddamn page was running a commercial. I thought, what am I weapon? Oh, now you, nah, how you turn this damn thing on? God damn. Now, I guess I gotta get some more medication here, boys. This is going from bad to worse. Okay, an Ohio boy and his dog found abandoned at cemetery days before Christmas. Community sends gift to the spirits. Can you imagine being a kid and you just get abandoned by a graveyard, no less? She throws out your damn dog. Only friend in the world you got is your dog. Oh, this is a 3-year-old boy. Was identified only as Tony. Let's get into the story, boys. An Ohio community and police department rallied around a 3-year-old boy who was found abandoned with his dog at a cemetery just 2 days before Christmas, delivering the child numerous presents to brighten the spirits during the holidays, authorities said. When officers arrived at the Hope Memorial Garden Cemetery on December 23rd, they found that the boy, identified as Tony. How the fuck did you even put that there? Okay, a witness told officers that she spotted the boy and the dog running after a blue mid-sized car as the vehicle sped away from the cemetery. My God, man. My God. I bet he's crying his little face off. Tony was taken into protective services and placed with a foster family in Medina County. Police said investigators were able to identify Tony's parents. Said the child's father has been very cooperative with police and child services. Tony's father called the police after a family member saw a photo of a son distributed by local media and contacted him. He told investigators the child had been in his mother's custody at the time he was abandoned. Tony's father and police were able to return to the cemetery to catch the little dog, according to the station. Okay. Tony's Christmas story touched the hearts of the community. Many people offered to buy Tony Christmas presents and dropped them off at the police department. Okay, then the lobby became overflowing with wrapped presents. Doesn't say what they did with the woman. That's kind of anticlimactic. I kind of wanted to see what happened to the bride. But, oh well, we've got more stories. But just imagine you're 3 years old. Now, why couldn't the woman carry it to the husband, drop it off at the hospital, the fire station, the police station, without any kind of consequences? But, this is the thing. Just popped into my head. Some children remind the other parent. In this case, of course, the son reminded the mother of the father. And in a twisted sort of way, punishing the child, abusing a child, gives them an outlet for their hatred toward the parent. So, anyway, he has to suffer because he looks like Dad, has mannerisms like Dad. See what you guys are talking about in the chat. Okay, let's get back to the stories. Get rid of that one. Oh yeah, I told you guys that I have a midget stalker. Now this is not the actual midget, but just imagine this little fucking thing. That's how she thinks she looks. Good God. Good God. But only me. Shit like that only happens to me. Alright. Let's read about this. Substitute teacher admits giving student oral sex at park and intercourse. This bitch wasn't at the school for the whole year. She was a substitute teacher. I mean, she probably went there for a fucking week. And hilarity ensued. A substitute instructor Concern for a situation where she was blamed. Instructor conceded. Fuck, I can't even pronounce words anymore. Alright, in addition to the fact that she was admitting to giving him oral sex in the recreational center. Hell yeah, it was a recreational center, wasn't it? Fuck, I bet you there was a line to get in the recreational center. Alright, she supposedly had sex with him at his folks' home too. Boy, they like going to the parents' home. The other bride did that. Now this bride. I wonder what that's about. It has to be something fucked up. Okay, Lori Barclay, a 27-year-old previous educator. Oh yeah, she lost her whole education or license to teach anywhere. She's gonna have to go overseas to China or Vietnam, some fucked up place, and teach them English. That is what her career path is looking like right now. Okay. An educator, right hand at Monte High School in Manette, Missouri, confessed for a situation, who wrote this, that saw her blamed for over and over having intercourse with an understudy. Rather than confronting jail, nonetheless, she had the option to argue out of it. What the fuck is this? Alright, obviously English wasn't his first language, which he's doing a pretty good job. Don't get me wrong, I'm just fucked up too. I'm sure I could understand a whole lot more if I hadn't smoked all that weed just now. Okay, she was terminated promptly after beginning at the school on the day a set official was warned about her activities with an understudy. Alright, so apparently she was terminated promptly after being warned, after the school principal was warned about her activities with a student. Boy, they don't fuck around. Okay, Barclay's difficult. Was she overseas to begin with? No, Missouri. Okay, that's the reason why I was going to check to make sure that it wasn't one of her overseas students writing this shit. Can you imagine? Okay, Barclay's difficulty started when an asset official at the secondary school got a mysterious tip about an improper connection between the educator and a 17-year-old understudy. In an ensuing meeting between the official and the kid, the understudy described numerous sexual experience, including both intercourse and oral sex. But she don't look too bad. No, she don't. That kid was happy to smile from ear to ear. The official at the point talked with Lauren Barclay, who admitted to improper relationships with the understudy, as per the Independent. Okay, so this motherfucker is translating a newspaper article written in English to English. Okay, so she said she had sex with the understudy twice at his home and performed oral sex on the understudy in the vehicle at North Park. Damn, the sexual experiences occurred throughout the span of a few months, where Barclay was utilized as a substitute at the youngster school. Got a little boobies on her, boys. We might do something with that. Okay, in the wake of affirming every one of the cases of intercourse and oral sex, Barclay was accused of 4 tallies under the law that deny sexual contact with an understudy by an instructor at a state-funded school. 2 of the charges were recorded in Berry County, inside whose ward Barclay confessed to having sex with a kid at his family's home. The other 2 were recorded in Lawrence County, where she confessed to giving the kid oral sex at North Park. Boy, now she's looking sad. looking sad. In the wake of affirming every one of these cases of intercourse and oral sex, oh shit, I just read that. At a premier court hearing, the understudy affirmed that he got keen on Barclay when she was substitute instructing. He informed her, and they started talking via online media and in instant messages. Man, you know what? When Mgtow stepped out, I did not know it was going to cause this much bullshit. Okay, in a composed proclamation to Manette police, the kid said that the two reinforced over leisure activities. I see the leisure activities and common interest. Oh, I'm kind of curious to know what the common interest was. The common interest that they wanted to go to the park, and then the common interest when the kids' parents weren't home, they wanted to go fuck. They probably fucked in the parents' bed. I've done that before. The understudy educated the court that the subsequent to regarding 7 days of the to and fro being a tease, he requested to begin seeing her outside of school, and she concurred, as indicated by Metro. Since the anonymous understudy was 17, which is the legitimate time of ascent in Missouri, Barclay, who had moved to Oklahoma, was permitted to argue to a lower crime in Berry County. The Manette Times revealed, with the undeniably more genuine accusations of crime, sexual contact dropped, Barclay was indicted for badgering of someone younger than 17, a Class D lawful offense. The case additionally considered to excuse the Lawrence County body of evidence against her. Badgering someone younger. Okay, I don't know what badgering of. I guess badgering the shit out of them. Okay, albeit 17 is the time of ascent in Missouri, we should not fail to remember that the state has a law restricting grown-ups from engaging in sexual relations with youngsters who they hold a place of power over, which is the explanation Lauren Barclay was charged. In any case, this sort of relationship is unlawful on the grounds that it is a gigantic penetrate of trust, whatever the fuck that word was. Okay, however, reports of such improper connections are on the ascent. Oh, look at her, boy. She's a little freak. Alright, what do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. Manuel, you still with us? Boy, Manuel? What's going on with your big daddy tonight? What's up there, buddy? Alright. Okay, let's go with this one. Man, this is getting depressing fast. Yeah, this is some depressing shit here. Oh man, I don't even want to do this one. I know you guys don't want me to. Catherine Knight butchers husband John Price then blows his head and plates him up. Oh, this is alright. Let's just do this one, man. Get some comedy out of this one, I hope. Best friends form thruple with woman after both fall in love with her. Hold on. Oh, nigga, you gay. These two dudes with the bride. Let's go back to the first story about the bride wondering if the date was gay or not. But let's proceed. Let's proceed. Two best friends have formed a throuple with a woman they met on holiday after falling in love with her at the same time. We make it through this one. I think we'll end it after this. Dino de Souza, 40, and Sulo Gomez, 30, both from Brazil, first met Olga, 27, from Belarus at a local bar during a holiday in Barcelona on 19th of August 2019. The pals were both captivated by Olga, who was hanging out at the venue with a group of friends, and each wanted to ask her out. Torn on how to resolve the situation without causing issues with their friendship, both men approached the young woman, and eventually the trio began going on dates together. Yeah, I just don't see it happen. Okay, the trio claim they never planned to become a throuple. Dino and Solo, I think is it, simply fell head over heels for Olga, and it became a natural development in their relationship with her. I don't care how you try to explain it, Dino and Solo. That's some gay shit. And I arrived in Barcelona and went directly to the bar to see the Champions League game, which was showing that night. We entered the bar, and Olga was there with a group of friends. We approached her, and we invited her to go get a drink with us. And that was where our beautiful story begins for us. It's not a question of being in a relationship with three people. It's a question of chemistry. I bet we happen to be connected. I see. The chemistry was so strong that we were impressed to know that the other is thinking or feeling. I think, like to be able to describe what we feel, but we do not have object to describe this feeling, adjectives to describe this feeling. Yeah, we got all kind of adjectives to describe this. Oh, bullshit. No, that's more like it. Except, we got one with the two dudes together. Because that would be really more like it. Okay, this mystery solved. Okay, having dated for nearly a year and a half, Dino, Salo, and Olga travel, go to restaurants, go on dates just like typical couples would. But as a threesome, yeah, I bet you have a lot of threesomes. And I bet you it's no hold bars. I bet you anything goes in those threesomes. But I don't want to have that photo in my mind just now. See what's going on in the chat. Yeah. Just listening and enjoying the content. It's crazy stuff you're putting out. Yeah, boys. I'm glad y'all joined me here. I wish I had better articles. I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to make sure I have a lot of comedy articles. Because this was some depressing shit. Okay, here's one. Here's one right here. Hope this don't start playing and scare the shit out of me. Okay. Women named Karen can't even get dates now thanks to 2020. Y'all remember all these Karens. Karens can't even get a date now. Women who have 2020's most unfortunate name are complaining, as so-called Karens stereotypically do, that they can't even find suitors online now that their names have been dropped according to a dating app. Their names have been dropped. They can't find suitors online after their names have been dragged. My bad. Wingman, which helps hook up friends with friends, said users named Karen have reportedly getting few matches on the app this year than last, as reported by the Daily Mail. According to the survey, poor Karens are getting nearly a third fewer matches and fewer responses to messages in the dumpster fire year that is 2020. Wingman also said Karens reported less engagement while using the app, with a 45% drop in activity. And this makes the news, people. This world, the simp world, oh boy, okay. The app, which was included in a roundup of the best dating apps of 2020 on Tom's Guide. Gotta check Tom's Guide out. I wonder what that's all about. Said this decrease in interest has only been for women named Karen. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. However, women with different spellings of the names, such as Karin, Carin, and Caren, have also been impacted by the dating drought, though far less severe, with a 22% drop. Otherwise, the app said it has seen a 350% increase in uses in the U.S. since the pandemic began in March. Since the app relies on written endorsement for pals. Oh, so you got to have a letter of recommendation on this motherfucker. I got that. Since the app relies on written endorsements for pals looking to meet friends of friends, yeah, they got those fireworks booming. A common one for Karen, according to the Daily Mail, is she's not a real Karen. I love it. Women are finally starting to get. Now it's up to the simps to figure out that just women named Karen are not Karens. They all should have the name Karen. I mean, this is typical female behavior. But these simps are so blind, they cannot see. Okay, the trends we observe in online dating typically reflect what's happening in the real world. Wingman CEO and founder Tina Wilson said, in the real world, white women with the nickname Karen have been lumped together in previously or perceived negativity as stereotypes that often compares to managers called the cops, or even worst of all, burst out into racing tirades. The name has since gotten the meme treatment online as real-life Karens like Amy Cooper, who called the cops on a birdwatcher in Central Park, have emerged. Yeah, that was a dirty bitch, boy. I'm glad old boy had his phone out. I am so glad that he had his phone out dealing with that dirty bitch. Well, boys, I hope you guys have a fantastic new year. And I appreciate so much that you guys have decided to join me, man. It's nice hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys had a good time. And we'll talk later. We'll talk soon.